long time since we've seen any rain out there, which is why the National Weather Service is now raising a red flag in southern Idaho. Good evening, I'm Shira Matsuzawa. Thank you for joining us here on the News at 10. Now, 2022 is already considered to be one of the driest years on record, a concerning reality as much of the West Coast continues to be in a drought. And our Andrew Bartline spoke with the National Weather Service today. Andrew, what are the biggest concerns right now?
Well, the effects of drought can be severe. Think severe wildfire season or lack of water for agriculture use. And the early signs this year show both are a possibility. Through the first 3 months of 2022, Boise has received about 1.5 inches of precipitation. In a normal year, the National Weather Service says Boise should record 4 inches.
And that's significant, right? Because we need that moisture.
So far, this is the third driest year on record for the area. It's a concerning reality for the National Weather Service, as a majority of the western United States is in a moderate to severe drought.
If we don't get some precipitation pretty soon, the drought conditions are likely to get worse, and impacts of drought in Idaho are pretty serious.
Impacts like a severe wildfire season, like we saw in 2007, where the Boise National Forest reported fires burning more than 344,000 acres. 2007 was the worst wildfire season the Boise National Forest has on record since the 1980s. National Weather Service Warning Coordination meteorologist Jay Breidenbach says Boise's current precipitation figures are similar to 2007. And it's a problem that's easily observable in the mountain snowpack.
Significantly less than what we typically see for this time of year.
Daniel Tappa is a hydrologist and data collection officer for the Idaho Snow Survey. He says the snowpack is supposed to hit its peak on April 1st, but the current snowpack levels throughout southern Idaho are 60 to 70% of a normal year.
When there's a situation like this, it increases the likelihood that there's not enough water to go around.
Tappa says southern Idaho has gotten more precipitation adding to the snowpack within the first week of the year than the following 2.5 months combined.
Since we've had these stations in the mountains, and most of these stations go back to their late 70s, early 1980s, we've never observed it before. It's the first time we've seen this dry of a stretch from early January until now.
Any precipitation we can get is going to be good news, I think, but it would have to be way above normal for the next 2 to 3 months to recover from this hole that we're in now.
The National Weather Service says the snowpack also helps with some wildfire prevention, because a good snowpack would last through, the beginning of summer, keep the forests up there a little wet, less likely for a fire to spark or spread. Of course, these are early signs, but they do show, as we head into those warmer months, the impact of this drought is already starting to materialize.